lingering in the blackened knuckle, but getting out just in time to avoid a big burst of flames as the building crumbled behind you. Diving into a snowbank, and I think also probably tossing the body kind of aside so that you can also get out, Othronus. Actually coming, you had noticed something kind of glinting in the flames into your eye from its belt, but you see actually kind of flinging out, kind of spinning and landing in the snow, actually lightly steaming as it is heated from the flames that you had ran through. The two of you also definitely smoking in a certain sense, not in that sense, Othronus, at least not yet. But singed soot on your clothes and kind of irradiating heat. But a lot of you kind of look to see at this object that flew into the snow, and Cordelia, you certainly recognize it's Silas's revolver has landed in the snow. A lot of your allies, a decent amount of the members of the Iron Pact ran off. Some members of the Zentrum and the Harpers ran off. I think they took the prisoners to the safe house. They're still in view, but they're heading away. But you all see this revolver and your allies standing around. And what would you all like to do?
Cordelia's gonna reach out and nab that revolver and turn it over, holding it reverently, almost as much as she would Lorraine. Like, oh, is this thing all right?
Yeah, I think you.
Poor thing.
We're standing right next to her, smoldering just out of a flame explosion. Her concern is, oh my god, this gun, is it damaged?
It's a work of art.
Almost enraptured by it. But yeah, stepping away from some of the others that you had been standing with, and you had exited the building, a couple moments before it had collapsed, before your two companions here. You bend down and pick up this revolver reverently, like you said. It's hot, but not so hot that you can't bear holding it. Perhaps also cooled by the snow as well. But definitely warm still. It is finely engraved with what appears to be an ivory sort of what's the name?
Stock?
Not handle. Pommel? No, I guess stock. Yeah. And sort of sheen to its iron frame. There are definitely some fanciful engravings patterned throughout it, and it is a little heavier than you might have been expecting in the hand as you're holding it.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
She'll just take it, brush it off, admire it a moment, and then look around for the owner of this gun.
Yeah.
Oh no, we never checked if Silas make it out. Oh dear.
Let me actually go back to this one because it actually had everybody that will. No, I guess. Oh, that's right, because I just done them. They were moving because we were advancing. Let's see. I think they would be gone over to the safe house. Let me actually check something. Who's better? Who's worse? I'm sorry, I'm checking some stuff.
Fine.
Okay. You actually see kind of looking over their shoulders as the others are kind of marching away over to the safe house. You see Silas and Rainier. Actually, Silas holding Rainier's arm over his shoulder, kind of helping him stay up as Rainier looks a little wounded
Aw.
at the time. Rainier gives him a nod, though, and kind of holds himself up after kind of regaining his breath. Silas kind of lets his arm go as he goes to stand on his own, and Silas kind of takes a step forward. Like I said, we ought to talk about some things, but now might not be the best place or time.
Is he talking to me or Rainier?
You.
Ah, okay. What?
You walk over to him too.
Yeah, okay.
You're good.
I wasn't sure.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Well, yeah, I reckon that's about it. That's true. And she'll look around at everybody kind of pouring out of this burning building. I found this. I believe that it's yours. I was mighty tempted to keep it, but I ain't in the burgling kind of mood.
That is appreciated. I understand the sentiment. You actually see him super handing it over.
Yep.
Okay.
Like you're lucky you lived, otherwise this would have been on my belt.
Yeah.
You see him kind of reach towards it and kind of hold and hesitate for a moment, but he will kind of pick it up from your hands and kind of also kind of hold it, examining it kind of in both hands, like just kind of holding it in his palms for a moment before he kind of snaps back to the moment and just kind of tucks it in his belt for the moment. But he says, got a decent amount of wounded. You said you had a safe house or something nearby?
Yeah, we apparently so. We can also go to the to Troll Skull Manor if you want. If you need a place to lie low, we got plenty of room.
Rainier's gonna kind of. I mean, yes, you do have another room that just opened up. Rainier actually steps forward and kind of looks to you, Othronus, and you, Celia. Says, you brought him. I take it you wanted to see if he had anything worth keeping?
Who is he referring to?
He's talking to the two of you. He's nodding over and gesturing towards the body you brought with you of the dwarven crime boss.
Oh, I thought we had already gone through it.
No, I brought him with me because I was planning to essentially how to say this? No, this is going to sound messed up no matter how I say it. I'm essentially planning to impale him on a pike and leave him as a warning.
You had gone through some of his stuff fairly quickly. You grabbed a couple of items, notably the eye and the, I believe it was the maul that you grabbed as well, Othronus. I'll send some info on that later. But then you haven't gone fully through like all of his stuff.
Yeah, we got to fleece him first, and because I was gonna just go for his head only, but his head kind of got lost.
Yeah, you were pressed for time.
Yeah, with a little press. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I was trying to go for a
bring him out
Game
some
of
more time.
Thrones, head on a pike. Like, oh, this is a warning. They messed with both. What was they messed with? Is it who did they mess with first? Was it the?
They sure mess
Well,
with someone.
The fact is they messed with someone and it shouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
They should have done that.
So no
fair
more
enough.
muscling in on our territory, which I'm pretty sure that's what last time I talked with the old boss of the Doom Raiders told me that that's what was happening.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will put a damper on them doing that.
Yeah. So are you gonna leave him in the snow, or are you gonna do something, or?
We're gonna
No,
raid
I'm
his
checking
body,
my
and then
item.
Athronis is going to put him up on a spike and leave him as a warning. And probably not here.
Yeah. No, because this place, I mean, the guards may come here eventually, just because things on fire. But okay, do we want to just leave them here?
I mean, he
I
did
see
it with
no
the rest of
value
the
in him.
wreckage.
I mean, if you're not gonna take him, we could probably have some Harpers, maybe see if they can pick anything off of him or piece anything together.
Sure, I guess.
Somebody, I'm
He's
sure.
gonna leave them as.
Somebody.
I mean, when you're finished, whatever research,
Request a
everything you want to do with it, leave them as a warning for the rest of the Black and Knuckle, so they know not to
I mean, I don't
cause
know
any
if
more
that's
trouble.
how the Harpers roll, but
No, but that's how I do.
you got a interesting friend that it seems like as well. Some interesting friends that you brought along to this endeavor. So maybe we can figure something out.
Fair enough. I'll be frank. They attacked some like people who weren't doing anything and like threatened children. That's just a no go for me. I tend to take the gloves off for those situations.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that. Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Just the usual tangent of like, normally I don't go this hard unless it's warranted, and they did kind of just attack some people who were trying to just mind their own business and took a bunch of kids hostage. So gloves kind of came off.
Fair enough. Well, I'd rather not stay here too long. So, are you going to take him with us, or check on
Yeah.
stuff
Do you
here?
want to take them with them to shake them loose, or do you want to just Celia? Do you want to just loot them?
Let's
real
just
quickly,
check him
and then
here, and then we'll just leave.
All
All
right.
right.
So you guys, I take it both of you are going and trying to investigate this body?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got the big stuff earlier. Let's see. So there's, let me double check. It's the mall, the eye. Go ahead and roll investigation checks.
Well, I hope you rolled a good one. That's a 10.
Woof.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 9,
Ah, fun. All
which is
right.
investigation, right? So yeah, so 0.
Yeah. I will say though, still, because I mean, you guys are still gonna get, the obvious stuff as well. I will say, you both do kind of take notice of his cloak as well. He's got a bit of a cloak going on. He kind of had it pulled back, like he wasn't like using it as a full-on cloak, where it's like a sort of cape sort of thing. But that might also be something worth taking. I will say I'll give you guys the magic items, but it'll take some more time of examining them. So you don't know what exactly they do at the moment. You do find, excuse me, in his pockets and on his belt, you do find a silver-lined bag with a decent amount of coins. In counting them later, you'll find inside 66 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces. As well as you find in like a bag that he has on him a small bronze lockbox that, well, seems to be locked. You know, how would that even work? I checked on this. It's got a I don't know, like a number wheel or something on there. I don't know.
Dials?
Dials. Yes. Why I forget the name of that. So you can try and get into that lockbox one way or another. Oh, there's one last thing as well. Are you guys still there? Or is the internet cut?
Still here?
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
yep,
gotcha.
yep.
Okay. And I think the last thing you find is a in a separate bag. There's just you pull it out, feel this kind of weird shape. It's like, what? What is this? It kind of feels like a rock, and you pull out a rock. Specifically, like a like a baseball-sized chunk of. On one side, it's like a smooth blackened stone, and on the other side, it's still that same sort of stone, but like a jagged sort of uh, kind of edged side. But also something that is notable, particularly in the weather right now, is that it is warm to the touch. Not hot. You're not like burning yourself touching it, but it is warm to the touch.
Hmm.
What do you all like to do?
So is this like a hot rock for a massage or something?
Perhaps.
Okay,
Well,
if that's all we were able to find on this dude.
Uh, it looks like he was probably traveling decently light. He doesn't carry a lot of stuff unless he needs to. To be fair, your average adventure is carrying around like an entire like small village worth of GDP in between their gold and their magic items and whatnot on them. You do think that that cloak is probably magical as well. You guys still there?
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's that lockbox that you can try and open.
Yeah. But
I mean,
does
I
it
guess
look
take
like
it. I don't know if we want to open it out here in the snow.
True. We should all
This is
probably
also true.
get going.
Silas will go and help Rainier again. It's I guess there was that. But why am I doing the Rainier voice for? That was. I guess that was. Or there was that. Safe house you mentioned.
Yeah.
Go there, you think, or do you want to rush home?
Wherever you feel safest, I guess.
Where would you guys like to go?
Let's go home to our base.
All right then.
Guess we didn't need that safe house. Do we want to just? Because like we've still got there are people here that
There's
we need
all
to help
those-
though.
There's all those
So
people that you rescued that went to the safe house. Are you just gonna
Yeah.
leave them?
Oh,
Maybe we
fine.
should
Let's
go
go to the
debrief.
safe house. Let's go check in on them.
Yeah, let's go see if those children we rescued are okay.
Yeah, true.
Or you can just go home if you want to. There is that too.
Let's
Okay.
check in on the children
Uh,
and our favorite tavern gal.
Yeah, because I'm sure that'll be fine.
yeah. You head over to that safe house. Let's see. Let's see. I forget whether I actually pointed out a building that was the safe house previously. So I may be wrong, but we'll just see. I think it was this one right here, kind of on the corner there. Kind of in what seems to be in a general state of deterioration, but currently you do see, even though it's boarded up in past windows, you do see a bit of light. It's actually a two-storied building. What seems to be yeah, it seems to be an actual like one of those feast halls that you've noted before, like a place where people would come to eat, but it seems like it is fairly abandoned at this time. Well, it has been abandoned. Currently, it is actually quite busy as there are Zentrum, Harpers, and all those prisoners that you had found in the basement, all kind of strewn across the various tables and even the bar of this place, all kind of tending to wounds and talking to each other. Not too loud at the moment, but as you actually hear, as you're entering, Mert, who's actually getting tended to by Clive at the moment, kind of quietly shouts, says, "All of you, keep quiet. We don't want to draw attention to each other. You can talk, just not too loud. We don't want to create too much chaos. We don't want to draw any attention to ourselves." And then
Just
he
look around at the burning building. Just that's
the building.
what's
The
gonna do
building
it.
is a couple blocks back. It's a couple blocks back now.
I was like, yeah, that's what's
Here,
gonna
I
call
mean.
attention to us right now. Some loud noises.
I think we should be fine, but I think with the state we're in, probably don't want to take chances on something like that.
Yeah.
I take it the lot of you are well then. Managed to be freed, free these captives as well. Mission accomplished.
Cordelia would do like a head count of friends plus children and be like, "Yep, we're all here present and accounted for."
Me too, Sam says, appearing
And
right
you
beside him.
too, Sam. And she'll just pat his head.
Yeah. He goes and races off. You see actually Bonnie walk up, kind of a member of her family, kind of in each of her arms, as she kind of walks forward and says, "Again, I said it before, but again, thank you for returning my family to me safely."
Anything for you, Bonnie, darling?
Absolutely. Bert pitches in, says, "There is, I suppose, still the matter of how we're going to keep you safe moving forward." Right. That was actually what we were planning on, part of what we were planning on discussing last night. Rainier pitches in. We were planning to, we were trying to determine if they were safe and, well, if you were any danger to anybody else in the city, but it seems more likely the other way around for people that might try and do something like this. Mert pitches in. Well, I think that at this point we can determine you are more motivated in keeping your family safe. So as long as we keep them out of harm's way, should be fine. And I am just now realizing I should have noticed this earlier. I'm sorry. I forgot to put the music on.
It's all right.
I know. Ah, man. Let me go and find the track again. There we go. It's still available. There we go. Like, it feels awkwardly quiet.
There you go.
There we go. Uh, the Rainier and Bonnie go and speak with Mert, planning out, or go to speak with Mert to plan out kind of what they're going to do to keep her and her family safe. But before they go off to go and figure that out, Bonnie will come up to the rest of you and say, "Thank you again. You had mentioned needing the help of a shapeshifter in the future, and I think I should be capable of helping with that. It's the least I could do."
Well, I mean, if you want to stay safely, with your family and all, that makes sense too. Only if you feel safe.
We'll see how things come together with keeping them safe, but I think as long as they're safe, I feel like I should be more than fine to help you all.
Wonderful.
Okay. I don't know if I want to. Like, I feel like I would try and linger on some of the stuff that happens, but I think, notably, as there seems to be a little bit of a rift as well between the Harpers and the Zentrum, in the fact that they were able to work together, but they also have very different thoughts about how things went and whether it was a good idea in the first place. Athronus, are you, looks like you're muted. You probably meant to be muted. Sorry. Sorry, I feel off my game tonight. I don't know what's going on.
You're fine.
Is there any other... Despite offers from both factions, you actually see that the other prisoners, other than Silas and Bonnie's children, the other prisoners of the Iron Pact actually elect to go with the Zentrum in order to gain their help in getting their footing. Notably, that former member of the Iron Pact actually offers to help use whatever currently relevant knowledge that he has to try and continue working against the Pact.
Okay.
I will say it looks like Zam and Silas are electing to head back to the tavern with you. Is there any other conversations or anything else you guys wanted to cover before heading back?
I don't think so. I think we can leave everybody here safely and head back to Troll Skull.
Yeah. Clive lets you all know that he'll help to get people back. He's actually taking charge and trying to get the other prisoners back on their feet or help them out. And he'll be back when he can.
Oh, good man.
I guess Athronus, Cecilia, you good with heading back, or did you want to check in with anybody?
I'm good heading back.
Athronus, I think you're still muted. I don't know if you said or maybe you're AFK. I'm gonna assume that you're good. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
I was waiting for the BRB. Stuff full of groceries. That was fun. But I was able to do it in less than 3 trips.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh?
They didn't let me do it in 1 because they didn't want any of the stuff to break.
That's probably a good idea.
I could have done it.
You could have done it, but could the groceries have? Oh,
Maybe.
oh, I forgot. I forgot to loop the music.
Oh, and it's gone. Okay, so I heard bits and snippets. So we're in the clear, sort of, but we're dividing up who's going with who.
Yeah. I think with how the conversation had developed, the prisoners of the Iron Pact, other than like Silas and Rainier, and Bonnie's kids, the others are going with Clive and the Zens.
Okay.
Bonnie and her family are going with the Harpers, as they had previously offered to help her. Though you do see Clive actually have a brief conversation with her. I don't know if you step in to try and hear what's going on, but he talks with her briefly as well.
Yeah, we'll try. Not too obvious, but I'll just listen in just to see. Keep myself in the loop.
All right. Yeah. offering help, or if she wants to work with somebody in the future, she politely declines. But she does take his card. I don't remember if we established if he has cards too. I'm assuming he does.
He does. It's a thing. Like I started it, and then you see, like, hey, it works because you can play it off as a joke or as real. As it can be whatever you need is needed. Nice little icebreaker, joke, or an actual business contact.
Yeah. So she does take his card, and she also knows how to contact you as well. But she's getting set up to go with the Harpers. You actually see Kala, the previous champion of the Black and Knuckle, actually come up to you and says, "Damn shame what happened to the tavern, but I trust you'll hold on to the belt until it gets reestablished."
Oh yeah, no, and if things go our way with how this turned out, we might be able to snag the ownership cheap and maybe rebuild it.
Not
Make
a bad
it
idea.
customer owned, so the locals that enjoy it, they can be part of it.
I think there's certainly interest for that. And I trust you'll bring me back my belt once it's back open.
Oh yeah, sure.
Since with the
Definitely bring you
smile
back
and
a
chuckle.
belt. I'll definitely
She
bring
says
you
with a
back a
smile and
belt.
chuckle. Well, until then, take good care of it.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
It's just already in my mind. How can if I were to find a lesser belt and just disguise it? Would she know? Would she feel? Would she notice the difference?
You could certainly try, but not yet.
Like all I'm saying is I promise to bring back a belt.
Sure, belt.
I promise to bring back a belt.
Tomorrow's problems.
That's future Thronis's problems and or conversations.
Yeah. Actually, roll for something.
If I remember right, is she leaving with the Harpers, right? Her and Mert.
She's actually, she is going with the Harpers. She actually seems to also tend to Mert's wound. It seems like Mert took a pretty bad injury, though he seems like he's stabilized.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
Okay, fair. To be fair, she's dangerous as shit, but I'm sure she'll take it. Yeah, she'll take it.
But Rainier gives a thumbs up as well.
Just return it with a nod and then on my way.
Oh, and thank you for saving me from I am getting sick of getting damseled, but thank you once again for coming to my rescue.
You've helped us out plenty. And don't worry, we'll break that little streak. Eventually you'll be rescuing somebody.
Well, still happy to be free once more. Happy things have gone well. And
Oh, I just thought that'd be hilarious, but unfortunate. What if he had just out of the game, during one of our little off sessions? What if it turns out the one he got to rescue was Nyla?
that would be fun. That would be fun to see.
That'd be a funny one. I did get to save someone, but now she keeps talking about owing me a favor, and it's weird.
Yeah. Now she keeps on stalking me. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, she says I need to pay it back, but I also know you don't want me to be creepy about it, so I'm gonna just stare at you from afar. I'll stop you until you get into trouble, and then I'll pay you back. That's a reasonable way to do it.
Sorry. Cordelia.
Yes.
you guys are here for a decent bit, like 10, 20, 30 minutes, probably, as you're catching up with the others. Also, just kind of waiting to make sure enough time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, are you sitting at the bar, at a table? Are you talking with somebody at this time, you think?
Not necessarily, just watching the people, and if
People
somebody
watching?
looks like they're struggling, then she'll like help them move or get settled or whatever.
Yeah. Let's say, you're kind of helping to patch up one of the Harpers, and you're kind of wrapping up with that, and you're kind of going to step away, going to see if somebody else might need a moment. Maybe force feeding them a biscuit, I don't know.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. It really is.
Popeye's biscuit,
Somebody
no
else
water.
get it. Mm-hmm.
You see Silas actually kind of walking towards you, like he has something to say.
And she will rise and wait for him to talk.
Yeah, you kind of step away from the others and kind of walk towards him. You meet kind of in the middle, so to say.
What's on
And
your mind?
I know we had this conversation last time effectively as well and whatnot, but I don't know why you're so good to me right now.
Well, you're trying to change, and redemption is good.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate, not having to worry about another source of conflict or for my family, that's nice. And a new ally gained is always a good thing too.
Right. I am trying to be a different man, a better man, hopefully. Though it doesn't seem to have done much good, but I can get into more specifics when we get back to your place, perhaps, but I got myself in this situation, and I don't want to be that man anymore. And he said, as he actually kind of reaches behind and pulls from his belt that revolver. For me, this was just a representation of that man that I was, and I don't want to be that person anymore. I think I'd like for you to have this, he says as he passes or holds that revolver out for you.
Whoa, no way! And she'll look at this thing up close. They're like, yeah, I mean, this is too much. I mean, really? And then she'll pause and be like, but really, it is too much. And Silas, a gun ain't just for burgling and going pew-pew out in the prairie. It's for protecting, as much as anything.
I know that. I'm not saying I don't aim to protect or try and do good instead of ill, but whenever I hold that, I feel closer to that old self of mine, so maybe I ought to do my protecting with something else, some other tool.
Well, I mean, we could always put a new we could decorate it new. I mean, we could find some fancy scrimshaw artist or something. Put a new coat of paint on it, as it were.
Take the gift, Cordelia.
Well, I mean, but really, it is just okay. All right, and she'll...
I got some contacts, and maybe something else similar, maybe something different, but that one specifically, I did wrong with that. I'd like somebody to do right with it. Somebody else.
This is when Chris Stapleton breaks out into the song Peacemaker. I can hear it in my brain. But but she'll accept it. Well, maybe we can do some good with it. But for now, I'll hang on to it. And look at you making strides. See? This is what I like to see.
Oh, shut up. He says kind of awkwardly.
No, you shut up. You keep doing what you're doing. But
Right.
really, it is good. Good to see this. I never thought I'd say the day, but here we are. And she'll give him a rough smack on the as far up as she can reach on his arm.
I'm tempted to make you roll athletics or something to see how high up you reach.
I'll do it.
If you want to.
I will. Da-da-da. Ooh. Let's see. Base 4 plus 2 for a grand total of 6.
Like he gets elbow.
Okay, alright. It's not bad.
It's basically about where you'd normally be able to reach. We just kind of feel the good slap. You see him when you say that he chuckles for a moment, then kind of again his kind of face goes a bit more. He kind of pauses and a little less happy looking, but he goes back into a smile when he sees you kind of looking back at him, but it seems a bit more strained.
Aw.
Well, I guess, is there any other business to attend to?
I don't think so. Celia, I'll throw on us.
Think regroup and see what checklist see what we were able to check off the list of certain things we need to get done.
Yeah.
Which actually to convene on that. Let's see. Lantonese animated construct. You still need to pick that up. It is ready. Well, you've had a busy evening, so
Yeah.
pick that up. Gift from a queen. Have not gotten that one, but maybe Johnson.
Need to go pay her a visit.
Right.
A brass dragon scale.
Brass dragon scale.
We got
performance of
that.
Your beauty face. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. 3 strengths is also there. His lute seems to be a little worse for wear, but he is currently working on tuning that. Not full on busted or anything. He's just tuning it at the moment. It's
Darn it! Didn't
wax
Prisma have mend? I
whacking
think
up certain
Prisma had
face.
mend.
Darn.
Probably. Prisma's ghost casts bend, and it's magically restored.
Woohoo.
His last act before he pieces out. He's actually a ghost at the tavern now.
That's just where all the ghosts go now.
Liv has a friend.
It's a new
I
hotspot
still
for
want
ghosts.
to find Liv a ghostly girlfriend. That would be a great side quest.
But yeah, the performance
So I'm
of your
gonna have
dirty
to-
face. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, that We could go to graveyard and see if any ghosts are wandering around that are, looking for someone.
Mm-hmm.
And then the two that you've marked off your list this evening, Shape Changer and Evidence of a Grand Triumph.
Woo!
So all we're missing
Uh,
is just a gift from a queen.
It seems. Oh, I'm picking up the construct.
Just picking up the
Yeah.
construct.
Heck yeah.
I also need to go pick up that shield from the
Yes.
temple dwarves. I gotta do that at some point.
All right.
All right,
So you're
errand trip.
all-
Let's go do our fetch quest.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I should pay off my debts at the jailhouse too.
Yeah.
For the Hall of Justice.
Yes.
We're any magistrate as well. You can go.
Yeah.
And flip it back to them.
We can speed run these quests.
Yeah, I just noticed we did actually make quite the killing at the Blackened Knuckle.
Yeah, you guys the two of you made a lot of money.
Always bet on Arthronis.
Yeah. Especially in competitions of strength. Especially now.
Oh yeah.
That must be the good bronze and that. Okay. So you're all heading back to the tavern, or are you guys heading somewhere else?
Do we want to head back to the tavern first? Regroup, refresh?
Well, we could swing by and pick up the construct on our way.
Yeah.
So
It's
let's
a bit
do
out of the
that.
way, but I mean, you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's this way. Okay. I guess there's a. I think it's about a wash either way. Actually, no, with the that one's closer. All right. Cordelia, could I get
Yes.
you to roll emphasis for me?
Aha.
Okay. What do I gotta roll for that?
2d20.
Emphasis it's the furthest from 10.
Furthest from 10.
Or just let me know the results and I'll.
Okay, I rolled 12 from a d20. If that answers your question.
It's 2d20, so is it 12 on one? What's the other one?
Okay, 12 on one, 14 on the other.
All right.
Wow. Both on.
Both above. All right then. So you all leave that safe house. Still the blackened knuckle, still billowing smoke in the distance, mixing with the clouds and the snow descending from it. You make your way down this road, heading down towards the gate to exit. It does seem like there's a bit of a kind of a crowd drawn watching the fire from a distance, hoping it won't spread, hoping somebody will go and deal with it, because there is less of a fire department out here in the field ward. It's hard to tell whether it's spread, but it wasn't directly attached to any other buildings, so hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully it won't spread. Excuse me. In this crowd, there's a handful of carts and carriages drawn, people traveling in and out of the city, though mostly in from this direction. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Any of you who want can roll a perception check.
Okay. Aha! 4.
You know what? Go ahead and roll with advantage, Cordelia.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
14.
14's better. Othronus, or are you just kind of focusing at the moment? Oh, actually, let me roll for Silas as well. And Zane. They're both there, too. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, Silas rolled a nat 20. Graham rolled a 3. He is not paying attention. Othronus, did you want to roll, or are you passing on this one? Sadek? I'm assuming he's passing then. So, in this kind of crowd that's gathering, it's decently well-sized. You actually see Silas kind of pause as you're all walking together back into the city. Kind of like stunned, at least for the moment. Celia, you follow his eyes, and you see it too, as well. Oh. Thronis, are you back?
Yeah.
Oh, hey there. Have you been following along, or do you need me to recap?
No, following along. Finally back.
Gotcha.
Don't crap on me this time.
Did you want to roll a perception check, or are you passing?
I'm gonna try it just to see how bad my luck is. Come on, can we die? 16. Perception plus 3 for Thronis. 19.
Well, that's funny. So yeah, you also follow Silas's eyes into a particular cart on this in this crowd. So you see nobody you immediately recognize, the two of you, but a couple of people that do seem vaguely familiar. Silas is kind of stunned as he's watching a small family traveling on this cart. Cordelia, you look up and recognize a few... Well, you recognize this cart and a few faces in this crowd. Notably... all proud standing halfling mother, it looks like, driving this cart. A young halfling boy excited in this cart, and standing in the back, kind of dramatically looking towards the flames, trying to see what's going on. You see in this duster with an eye patch and a wide brim hat, you see Theo.
I'm so excited. I've waited forever for this.
I assume this is basically Cordelia's reaction.
Pretty much, but like times 10. Immediately she goes pew and like takes off towards him.
She becomes a flash.
Oh my gosh! Like just word vomit.
They did not see you before, as they were either split the tension between getting into the city and seeing what's going on with that fire. You're running towards them. What are you doing?
Running right up to them, and like she's gonna like jump on to the side of the cart and just like just latch onto it and just howdy, good to see you guys. I think you'd ever make it. Blah blah blah. Just carrying on.
Yeah, you definitely get their attention. I think the first to react is actually Tom, as he's probably the one looking around the most, which I will actually go and send their art in here. Oh wait, no, that's the what? Okay, let me. Yeah. Should pick up the art then. Yes, it's the whole family, and they are very excited. Tom goes, "Oh, Celia, you're here!
I can't believe it! You're finally here!
Your mother actually also turns around, like, oh goodness, you're, oh, sweetie, it's so good to see you.
So good to see you too, Mama.
Thea O actually turns around and gives you a big hug, even though you're already hugging Tom. Gives you a little bit of a noogie, kind of messes with your hair.
Aww.
How you doing, sweet pea?
Doing amazing, especially now that you're here. She'll just look up to her papa, just like, oh, like, that's the dude.
There's a big hug ensuing, and what's Thronis, Celia? What is your reaction as you're seeing this heartfelt family reunion?
I mean, they are all echoes of like the same type of down home energy. It's just a full on, like, slightly like Beverly Hillbillies, if you can imagine.
Oh God, there's more of them.
There is the art for them as well. All kind of piled together in this wagon, which you definitely recognize, Cordelia. This is a family wagon used to transport any goods to or from the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Seems they brought it with. Alongside, I bet you'd probably also recognize the horses that your family uses to pull said wagon.
Oh, she'll give him scritches and nuzzles.
Yeah, there's this big embrace. Thronis, we heard from Celia on her reaction. Any reaction from him?
Yeah, I'm pulling out a cigarette and just letting them enjoy this moment.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh. How's Silas doing in this moment? I can only imagine last time he saw them, it wasn't on the best of terms.
I can't imagine they've told flattering stories about him to your family.
Well, I should have done this before, but let me actually see if I can.
Is he like hiding in the crowd or possibly behind me?
Yeah, I was thinking, but yeah, probably behind you, if anything. Where is? Let's chat with you, Heidi. Trying to find that chat with you, but is it buried? Oh,
What?
okay.
Yeah.
No, there it is. It is right there. Well, I'm trying to find something for reference.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find the message that you sent to her several in-game days prior. No, it's not in there. Huh. It's in the lore channel.
Would it be in general, maybe?
Maybe. I see the message that your mother had sent back to you in there. In the lore channel. No, I guess it's in general. It's pinned. No, it's not pinned in there. I think I remember the general consensus, though, of
Yeah.
that was still. I think that was sent. No, that was definitely sent before you had made any amends with Silas, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me roll to see what the reaction is here. Oh, well, yeah. With that, there's that moment of embrace, Very comforting, very nice. Then you feel Theo tense. And you see him actually kind of quickly pull back, reach down, and you see him aiming his iron at Silas and says, "What's he doing here?"
Oh, wait. I guess I didn't tell you this yet. He is reforming. He is changing. Believe me, it's a miracle. God's the sent it down from the heaven themselves.
Right.
You would not believe it. Believe me. If I wouldn't, I am the last person that would be vouching for him. But he is a changing. He is doing a thing. So don't fire. At least not just yet.
Roll persuasion, I think, in this instance.
Okay. Ooh, let's see. Persuasion, that's 11.
11. You see him with his eye patch, his good eye sticking out from the other side, kind of dart between Silas, then to you, then back to Silas, back to you, back to Silas. I don't trust him, but you say he's trying to turn over a new leaf, then I guess I'll still have to see it to believe it, but you best not try anything, son. Silas gives a bit of a nod and says, No, I won't. But thank you for the opportunity. You see actually Theo now look over, still standing atop the cart. He actually looks over to the two of you, Othronus and Celia, and says, "Huh, I take it these are friends of yours, huh?"
Yes, my
Mentioned in the
new
letter.
best friends. This is Celia. This is Arthronus. They are very lovely people, and they are in love.
I think Celia lets out like an audible groan.
Do not be fooled by her somewhat sour exterior. She is indeed a sweet pea.
You knew it was coming.
You
You
know-
had to know it was coming.
I was hoping they just would ignore me. If I didn't make a sound.
It did not make a sound, but you're still out in the open. You take a page from you know who's to try to hide.
Cordelia's mother, which I do not believe you've gotten the name of yet, as you're kind of like groaning, says, "Oh, don't worry, we won't be all that bothersome. Just good to see you, good to meet you. Hope you're doing well. Are you two getting hitched anytime soon?" No, she doesn't say that last part. At least not out loud.
So about this hiding thing.
Nice to meet you. Theo said. Oh, sorry.
I'm still smoking. Just think anywhere will do as long as you keep out of sight.
And Celia will take a step behind Arthrona so that she's hidden from view. And just kind of lean against his back.
Now, there is no need to be shy. These are good folks. They're the ones that raised me, so they can't be all that bad. Right?
I take it they aren't the country living sort of folk, Theo says.
No, not necessarily. But that's all right.
Oh, you're fine.
But how on earth did y'all get here? Was it a smooth ride? Any trouble?
Well, after I came back to town and well, picked this one here's men out, kind of glaring over at Silas. It was a smooth ride. Well, smooth as the Rocky Sword Coast can be.
Well, that's good. She's like holding on to a smile, like just trying to keep the peace between Theo and Silas, and just like, oh gosh, tension.
Yeah. I'll put it this
Just
way:
pull
it's
out-
no accident that they're appearing now.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my flask, taking a quick swig, and then offering some to Silas, and if not to her, then you're dead.
He will fully take a good-sized swig if you're offering. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, no. Here's to
Should you pick up
family
him?
reunion.
You mentioned you had an errand to run. I don't suppose I could join you on that. You see, he's still in his prison clothes, pretty ratty as well.
I mean, how about we get over to Troll Skull first, and I loan you some clothes and get you suited up proper, because this dude shouldn't be in rags. I'll see if I can get him a suit. It may be a little big for him, but anything's better than what he's got on.
Listen, we can make adjustments.
I'll assume we're gonna jump back to Troll Skull because I think you guys wanted to stop there before heading and running errands.
Yeah, the little errand run. Yeah, so
Mhm.
we could introduce everyone else, because Zam.
Yeah. The Zam's
Yeah.
actually with you. Like, hi.
I want Zam back home because you were very much in danger, even though I'm sure you had a blast. And hey, you got to throw fire. That's always fun.
As you're, they fully offer that if you guys want to hop in the cart and show them the way home, you can all sit in the cart together.
Yeah.
Or some people
Uh,
come up and say.
You guys go ahead. I think I'll opt to stay outside.
Actually, Silas will also opt to walk alongside.
Same. Though she doesn't say anything, she's still hiding behind her throne.
On your way back to the tavern, Theo will definitely lean over to you, Cordelia, and say, I noticed that the bastard's missing a little bit of fuzz on one side of his cheek.
Yeah, that was me. And she'll toss her hair.
Nicely done, sweetheart. Nicely done.
Thank you. I mean, I learned from the best, so
I'm so proud. I don't suppose you heard much from your father, right?
No, we haven't.
Hmm.
We're suspecting that he may be
All right.
a little mixed up with folks whose motivations are not too clear. Yeah.
Well, that'll definitely be something to sort out.
Certainly.
Don't think that's good at all. He said something better than that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. You all make it back to Troll Skull Manor. Let's see. Where's the oh, there we go.
Woo, home sweet home.
Excuse me.
Oh, I forgot about the
kids?
orphans. Oh my gosh.
You guys got a full house.
Yes, we do. It's about to be
Yeah.
even fuller.
I was about to see, when is everyone going to remember that we have guests?
Well,
I mean,
the
we've only
library's
been
pretty
gone
nice.
for like a couple hours. It's fine.
Yeah, but now we get to introduce everybody to everyone else, and the ghost, and the goblin.
I'll leave that relatively open, but if we want to say that they all meet and grow, and then we can jump into like either running those errands or I mean also if you guys want we can also leave off here or leave off in a little bit tonight and we can keep on going on some of this next week. Or if you guys want to keep going, I can keep going for a while.
Yeah, sounds good either way.
I'm good either way.
So
I'm fine either way.
Who's this Nosferatu looking guy down here? Did I forget something?
this. Oh, sorry, that's actually funny.
Oh, okay.
That's
what
her
I'm talking
changeling
about.
form?
Guys. Doppelganger looks undisguised.
Yeah, I forgot that that's how they looked.
Yep.
Oh, I think I still need
Now-
to add family members into the. Oh, I know. I already did.
Nice.
So, do we
Aha.
want to just talk, let everybody introduce themselves, or do we want to just say that we did?
We can say that we did.
Yeah.
We
Tom definitely, particularly in the cart as well. He and Tom are actually kind of goofing around a bit, and that definitely continues with the orphan kids as well. When they meet.
Heck yeah. Get some more playmates. This is good.
Same rules apply in the house. I let the orphans let Tom know.
Yeah.
Anything's free game, just stay away from my scotch.
Constance actually gives a like a very nice and proper greeting when Lift kind of floats down from the roof, from the ceiling.
Nice.
So they seem to be getting on well. Yeah, Theo and Silas seem to be butting heads a bit still, but they seem to be not fully at each other's throats at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow Silas for a bit and make sure and get him a proper change. His dude needs to be getting out of them rags.
Yeah. Get them all dappered up.
As best I can. I can't imagine I have anything that really fits him.
Yeah, you probably. What do you want to describe? What you find from probably something that's like a size or two too big, but it's better than rags.
Yeah, no, better than rags, but let's see. Go for one of my oldies.
Uh,
Oh, here it is. Finally found it.
this Clive is not.
Where do I put it?
You can put it in the art channel, or you can go to the character outfits channel.
Is official character outfits. They're just character outfits.
Either one works. I think there was just like a period of time. I think it was around the time that you guys were the bouncers for Rainier's party. Just there was a ton of art stuff, and I
Yeah.
wanted to have like one that was just the ones that we were using for reference,
Nice.
and then it was just like
Okay.
sending like all the cool outfits we found.
Yeah. Okay, this is basically what I give him. It's probably a little too big for him, but it's just basic shirt and pants.
Very nice.
Button up. I'm curious. Are the top buttons like still there, or is it like there's no top buttons? You have to have your whole chest
This
out.
was, yeah, no, this was tailor made. That's as far as it buttons up.
Yeah.
Hold on, you'll have to tell me when Silas comes down the stairs because I gotta roll for something.
Yeah, I think a couple minutes pass. You guys are hanging out downstairs with everybody. Then Thrice, I think you're bringing Silas down.
I
gods.
am, and I do myself also change into something because as much as I'd want to shower, probably save that for later because I'll probably just be dead tired. So Silas comes down first in that, and I follow behind him in this.
Very dapper, very cool. When Silas comes down looking refreshed,
your
I did
chair.
roll for this, and Cordelia her eyes will linger just a couple seconds longer on Silas. Well, you look a darn sight better, and she'll like miss her elbow on the edge of the counter.
Which also it is again several sizes too big.
Mm-hmm. At least you're not in rags. That's a good thing.
Or not. But he will kind of shuffle down and say, "Oh, shut up."
I
You
didn't
see,
say
actually,
nothing.
Constance actually like shoots him a glare when he says that, kind of passive aggressively. Oh, shit.
Did you tell my baby to shut up?
Yes, thank you.
I'll make you shut up.
Want me to shove that scoot up your ass? Right. It's appreciated for us. Thank you. I suppose I probably should explain a bit more about what the situation is.
Yes, how
Revolving
did
your
you end
father.
up in... Oh, you know about that. Okay. Also, how did you
Well,
end up in the
that's
pit?
yes.
You got a lot to tell, don't you? You're gonna need a big glass, and she'll start pouring glasses of various drinks.
Yes. Yeah, he sits down at the table. Constance actually goes and sends Tom and Zam and the orphans upstairs, and they don't have to, hear everything that's going on. They're, being taken care of. Silas says, when I came to this city, well, I had contacts. I had, you knew my compatriot, and he shares the name of that lawyer NPC that died in the prison. I'm trying to find him real quick.
Ah,
there it is. Garth, my friend, he was in the loop with a lot of the goings on here in Neverwinter. He actually heard about, where to find your father. I knew you were coming to find him. I thought I'd get ahead of you. And I did find him. And I found who he found too. He's he found the Castlanters. You, I believe, met them.
yes.
They are not who they seem to be.
I was starting to get that feeling.
That's fair. They do a lot, though, to keep up their public reputation. But I don't know the full depths of it, but I unfortunately do know they are, and I am not exaggerating when I say this, in league with the devil.
Say what?
They are dangerous people, Cordelia. All of you.
You wouldn't happen to mean like a cult of Asmodeus kind of dangerous, would you?
Indeed I do.
Oh my stars.
The Pact, the criminal organization, they're in league with the cult. Now, again, I share this, and it would not be an easy thing to try and prove. They go above and beyond to keep up their good reputation, but they're dangerous. And I don't know what it is, but they're after gold. A lot of it. They're after the gold in that vault. They're after the gold on your farm. I thought that I could broker a deal and get a cut of that, and, well, I don't know how that would have ended up, but we had our talk, and, well, the other night I tried telling them where we could shove it, and, well, that didn't go well. So that's why I was there. And I don't know what they're doing with your father, but they're keep him in. I don't know why they haven't cut a deal yet. Seems like they found some sort of trouble when they looked into making that deal. So they're just kind of waiting.
So we need to figure out what they know? Or what Papa knows if he's holding them off. If he knows he needs to hold them off.
Maybe, but these people, they have lots of power and lots of connections. The infernal ones, to be specific. Theo, who's been kind of listening along, gives him a look, but also kind of a look of acknowledgement of, yeah, that would be a dangerous thing to be dealing with.
Because you know about them, don't you, Papa Theo?
Oh, I dealt with cults plenty. This one in this here city, not specifically, but no, the devils and their kind are dangerous. So you were saying something, I think?
Well, because I went to the Hall of Heroes. Is that what it was called? The Hall of Heroes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the, I think it was. Well, what are you specifically referring to?
Well, she was going to talk about how she went there, and then she went to the library and got copies of, what was her name? Valera's?
Yes, Valera.
Valera's journals. Yeah. I found, have you ever read them, Papa?
I mean, I was there when she was writing it, but yeah, I perused much to her dismay.
Well, did you know that I got the impression at least that she was sweet on you to an extent.
Yeah, he like kind of clears his throat and then kind of looks away as Constance kind of glares over at him. We talked about this, Constance, she says. Oh, yeah, we did.
Good.
I'm familiar with that. There have been conversans regarding that. We're on fewer terms nowadays. That was many years ago. Many years ago.
Right. Well, I just thought it was interesting.
Yes, I understand. He kind of like leans over and like, maybe we could talk sometime when your mother's not in the room.
Oh, right.
I could just imagine the death stare she's been giving him nonstop. But she's doing it specifically behind Cordelia, so no one but he can see it.
Oh, there's that one meme format. Or no, it was like that Jesus staring, like, green screen effect people were using. Oh, it was really funny.
Yeah, things were different back then. But yes, that was a dynamic for a while.
Certainly.
Well, I'm saddened to hear about what's happened with your father, but I'm glad to know it.
Yeah, me too.
If it's a cult we're facing up against, need time to prepare. Probably a coordinated effort to see how to get your father out safely might be tricky, but I'm sure we can find something that will work.
I just know that if, I was to try to make a social call and then just leave with him, well, they would try to find us here, so I don't know. If we did get him out, he'd have to go somewhere else, or we'd have to go somewhere else.
I think ideally it'd be best to well, put an end to their business as well. Make sure they can't come after him, but easier said than done.
Sabotage mission? Get some TNT, blow up a mine or two?
You said that after I heard some stories in my travels about what's been going on here with the embezzled gold. So I never did trust that Never Ember. Always seemed like he had some other plan going on. But yeah. Thereafter that, maybe putting a stop to it might throw a wrench in their plans.
Right.
Good news though, that seems like they're not intent on harming him at the moment, at least. They want him around for something. I am on trying to piece together what that might be, but at least for the moment, he should be safe.
All right. Well, guess we'll have to keep our ears to the ground.
Very much so. I'm not happy about this, but it's good to know, at the very least. Well, you folks go and run your errands, and maybe Silas here and I'll have a little bit more of a talk to see about what's going on. See if we can put our heads together.
Sounds like a good idea. And she'll hop down from the bar. Just don't strangle each other while we're out. That would be good.
I think that Silas says, I think we'll be able to manage that. Theo says, we'll see.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on them, sweetie. Her mother says.
Thanks, Mama. You're the best. And off to errands, I suppose.
Off to errands, yeah. Which I'm planning on jumping ahead a little bit here, because I've got a place that I'd like to end tonight. But is that good, or was there anything else you guys want to do? It's pick up the shield and pay off Cordelia's debt.
I
Sounds
think
good to
everything
me.
seems about
Yep.
good. Oh, I definitely ask Zam for him to keep an eye out in case anything weird happens in the tavern while we're gone, because you never know. Someone else might come asking for help, or someone attacks us, or someone just sends a message.
Aye, Captain. He says with a salute.
Attaboy.
I did notice I liked the fire, but there was a bit more than I wanted.
Right. So control is something we're going to get into later. We can talk to No, actually, no, Celia. I don't know if control is really her thing.
Yeah, I don't know if
You can talk to me anytime about fire.
Celia's thing.
I was like, controlling fire, I cannot make a lot of it. But if I want to like teach him how to make more of it, then yeah, no, she's definitely the go-to.
But that's always one way to control it, is to just make it grow more.
Not control it. Yeah. If that is your intention, then that is very much something that you can do. If
That
it's
is
not,
always
that might be
Celia's
There
intention.
is, in fact, a spell that lets you control fire as to not make it spread. As it actually does the opposite. It makes it go out once the job is done, so it doesn't, damage what you don't want it damaged.
That
Very
sounds
entertaining.
boring.
very
Well, no,
entertaining
think
that
about it.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Very entertaining that pyromancy is now like one of Celia's key character traits.
I mean, it is a very fun one. But also, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, think about it. Let's say you're burning something, and it's great, and you get to make more of it and burn the rest of the guys and whatever else you don't want to burn. But there's other things there that you want to keep, that you don't want burned. You got to be able to tell the fire not to do that. Otherwise, you lose stuff. That's a negative.
What
want
wouldn't
that.
I want burned?
Really
Everything
nice
I don't
clothes.
want burned, I keep on myself.
So you only have just the one outfit? What about all your other stuff? Jewels?
Well, I have multiple outfits, but
What about the premise?
outfits are replaceable.
Yeah, but that's tedious and costs money. And if I have something and I don't plan on destroying it that minute, I'm not going to let it burn just because I don't feel like stopping it.
Also,
that seems
I'm not
wasteful.
setting my wardrobe on fire. I set
You can't
other
pick
people's
where fire
belongings on
comes.
fire.
You can't pick if something's going to be in the way or not. If fire starts, let's say in Troll Skull, you want to know how to control it to not burn your stuff, right?
But Cronus, you are
Who is setting
trying to
fire
argue
to
this
Troll
with
Skull
a
again?
serial arsonist.
I'm not saying we ever would, but if it happens, because let's face it, fire happens,
Again.
we want to be able to control it.
Fire happens.
More
Also,
often
again,
than
you
not,
are
it is
doing
us.
this-
Yes. Right. I imagine this is a conversation we're having
last
like, in
time-
front of our guests.
Yeah, since you're watching, yeah.
Absolutely. But the last time it wasn't us.
You're arguing
Exactly.
with serial arsonists.
Fire happens, and we need to be able to control it to our advantage when we want it to be more and when we don't want it to be more. You and I
But
can
in
both
that
start
situation-
as much fire as we want.
Yeah, but in that situation, we didn't even have a chance to control any fire. We got hit with the fireball. There's no controlling that.
Well, not the fireball itself, but the fire afterwards.
Oh, but then insurance
The
just took
damage
care of that,
afterwards.
so it was fine.
We still had to pay that.
We're paying insurance?
Unfortunately, yes.
Are you
Guildos.
sure?
Yeah, that's what the guild dues are kind of for.
Ooh, I haven't been paying that. I hope
I have.
Cordelia has been on top of that.
I've taken care of it. Don't worry about it. But
You
it,
were
it
at the
does have
town
to be
at the
paid.
time. So I guess you were mentoring Zam to pay taxes.
Zam's
Look,
the
you need to
bookkeeper.
know
Oh no.
how to work the system. I'm literally training him to like take over this business because I don't plan on this being something.
His ledger is just like a kid's agenda book full of random stickers and scrawlings. He's got
No.
like a green crayon, a blue marker, a purple pen.
I imagine he has the most professional ledger, but he uses nothing but nicknames and like the mispronunciations of things. Like every time he talks about like important business and stuff, like okay, took care of all the booze things and I took care of all the food. It's good business. Just a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Good
We
stuff.
made money.
We just need money. Arthur. Zan cosplaying Dutch.
Oh, that'd be so cute. And then Tom could be Arthur Morgan.
No.
What are you planning on getting him tuberculosis?
No! I forgot
That's
about
the
that.
magical disease he has.
Also worth noting, because I thought I had mentioned it, but no, I think I forgot to mention it. When you all were walking in into the tavern, you actually saw Tom walking in with a cane. Still a little bit of a cast around his foot. Now, I will say, Cordelia healed up quite a bit since you last saw him.
Good.
But he still needs a bit of assistance walking.
Oh, bless his heart. His little pea-picking
Oh,
heart.
yeah. God. That'd be hilarious. And also, sorry, I'm half scrolling through Pinterest and I just found something that seems like it'd be if Celia was like critiquing something.
Oh?
It's one of those things because I'm looking through and for some reason I'm halfway through because of this is from my the Marvel Rivals thing.
Hmm?
And it just used essentially, it's one of the Bucky / Widowmaker ones. I'll share it in the thing later.
I mean, I'm curious now what this is.
Alright, so we go,
Okay,
we
let me
pick up the
just pop it.
sword, or not the sword, the shield, and pay off
have a
Cordelia's
sword?
fines. No, it's a shield.
Alright, we pick up the
Yeah,
shield.
It's the animated shield, but you
Right,
wanted to
okay.
get it modified, so
Now remind me exactly because I modified it so I could throw it at someone
you
else.
modified it so that it could
Cordelia,
protect others.
Yeah,
as well
so
as
it wouldn't
yourself.
float around me, but like anyone else if I chose to, pass the shield around, as it were.
I still need to actually make the mechanics of that, but I'm pretty sure how I had planned it out is that it works normally, though as a reaction you can send it to basically cast the shield spell on, I think I'm going to say anybody within 10 feet, and probably a certain amount of charges.
Okay, so it can cast the spell shield, or it's not just a floating shield?
It's a floating shield that I think just gives you a bonus 1 AC without having to hold it in your hand. But then you had it improved so that it can. I might not do it as a shield spell, but like as a reaction, you can provide
The shield spell.
any of your allies within 10 feet. I think I'm going to say 3 AC because it already has the passive bonus as well, and then you're also able to do it on others as well. So.
Nice.
A bonus to AC, basically.
Okay, so once you get
I'm going to
that,
find out the mechanics on that probably between this session next.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you head over. Are you going to go pick up the item first, or are you going to go pay off Cordelia's debt first?
What do we want to
I
do
guess
first?
whichever
'Cause either
one's
one's fine.
closer.
Yeah, can we do a straight line to get one and the other, or can we just grab the
I think you're
shield
going to
really
be
quick?
passing by. I think you're going to be passing by a office, like a law office, both on the way there and back. So it's up to you guys on whether you pick up the item first. The item's farther away, so if you want, you can just pay off the debt first and
Okay.
pay it off on your
All right,
way
pay
back.
off the debt
I'll
first.
just run in and tick, and then I have got the money. And she'll just slap
There's
it
a-
down.
There's a
I gotta
bit of
imagine you give
paperwork.
no context or anything whatsoever. You just slap down money in front of a teller.
Listen, in a town where the bank literally has like 100 customers max, she's used to people knowing people.
Exactly who she is.
Yeah,
Not in this
we need
case,
you to
though.
fill out some paperwork.
And I forget, what was the total that I owed?
200.
Okay.
I believe it was. Or did he already pay off some of that? Let me actually double check that real
There was
quick.
a smaller fee that I think I paid already, but I think, yeah, there was like a 200 still remaining.
Uh,
There it is. Put it in marble. Poor Winter Soldier. He looks. Oh, sorry.
I'll check that in a little bit. Sorry. Where's that? Oh yeah, quest log. There we go. I thought I put that in there. Sure, I know this somewhere. Somewhere between those two events. I thought I had it in the official leads as well. Sorry about this.
No, you're fine. I'm scanning through my notes too.
Okay, no, it is 200.
Okay.
Immediately found guilty of minor charges has a 200 GP fine remaining. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. I think you paid off the damages to Silas
Yes.
because you basically had assaulted him, but I think the remaining amount was damages to the city
Mm-hmm.
because of just the kind of destruction.
And here it is, paid in full. I am a woman of my honor. I am no longer a menace to society. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Well,
And
let's not go throw around accusations.
If you could just sign here as well.
Oh, okay. Then she'll just scribble in a very poor cursive signature.
Apparently, we just waited outside for this because if Othronus had heard her make that promise, like, let's not go throwing around promises.
Let's not make promises we can't keep. All right, and with that, your debt to the city has been paid.
Woo, that's done.
Without any work in the fields as well, or any debts paid.
Yeah,
Very
because ain't
nice,
nobody
very
got
She's
time
like,
for
get a
that.
receipt for that?
Yeah, I also think I've been 2 in-game days because I think they gave you basically a week to pay off the debt, or past that you'd have to, go to like a penal colony, well, not a colony, but like you'd have to go and work to pay it off.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Let me actually move the scene back over to the city map. You all then shortly after arriving there, some paperwork, and you go to once again the House of Wonders. It is the House of Wonders, right? No, House of Inspired Hands. That's right. House of Wonders is something else. You head up It looks like most of the lights have been shut off as it is a bit past sunset at this point, like an hour or two. But you do actually see that little gnome woman who had agreed to help advance that shield, kind of bolster its abilities. It says, "Oh, there you are! It finally came back. Yeah, I got the shield you wanted. There was a weird, like, rich guy that came looking for it. He actually, I mean, he offered me money for it. I mean, I wanted the money, but I had already promised you, so."
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
if you want.
a rich guy came looking for me or the shield?
Oh, no, yeah, he came in wanting a well, construct, like the yeah, Lantan, the same sort of thing that you were asking about, actually, I think, as well.
Oh, cool. Could you describe him? Maybe he's a friend of ours, because we were, in a group looking for all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, noble guy, though I think he dressed down. It's still very obvious he's a noble. You know those types.
Right.
Well-groomed. Diane. Got like a little bit of a mustache and goatee sort of thing, like kind of short hair, kind of stuff to the side. Uh, Victoro, something like that. He said his name was.
Victoro?
Yeah. Something like that.
Cool.
He seemed upset, but he seemed to not be too upset. He said he was going to go somewhere else and search.
Right.
Eh.
Well, what can you do? But yeah, no, that's great.
I mean, you can go and search, but I'll also offer a history check if you'd like.
Let's try it. Why not? It's a +0. Let's roll that die and see what we get.
Yeah.
Give me die. Wow. Oh no. That's a natural 20 on the Kimmy die. Something horrible is going to happen to us after this, isn't it?
I guess we'll have to see. As you're perhaps as you're walking out, she does pass along the shield and give that over to you. Well, actually, okay, correctly, you actually have now 2 shields because you got the demonic shield and then you got the shield.
Yeah. This shield I was planning to give to someone else, but because I like the cool demonic, hit them back when they hit me shield. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it goes well. I think it goes well with them all.
Yeah, no, it goes. They pair nicely. They pair together nicely. Though as you're kind of walking out and contemplating what you heard, Victoro, it does seem like a generally pretty common noble name, but you do know of a noble who definitely shares that first name. Last name, Castellanter. Guests at the party as well. The second time they've come up tonight.
Interesting. I do share this with the group.
Big oof.
So what do we think about that?
Yeah.
Looks like some competition for the scavenger for
Yeah.
So do you think we're ahead?
I think we have one more to go. If we're not ahead, we've already lost it.
Well, then let's pick up the pace then.
We can
Alright,
do
then.
it.
All right, then lead forward. So a visit to, Hero Shanza then.
which actually I think we're getting about to a good place to wrap up. Is it alright if I jump ahead a moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Let's do it. Oh,
I think-
Cordelia or Celia, who wants a shield?
I can't carry one and shoot at the same time. Go ahead.
You don't need to with this one. It actually floats around.
Yeah, this
Oh.
nice one. That's the neat part. It doesn't bother you with your whatever spell or shooting. It just hovers around and shields you.
Well, Celia's our magical squishy person, so she should probably have it.
I am a magical squishy person.
You now have a magical shield.
I will also say it does take attunement as well. I don't think you guys are necessarily up. Actually, Delia, you might be getting close because I think the wand and the stone require attunement. But I think you, unless I'm forgetting one, I think you still have that third slot open.
Ooh, oh, I'm maxed.
Oh.
I also have the stone of good luck.
Oh, that's
Which
right.
has
I
been
forgot
very
about you
useful,
guys.
so I'm keeping that.
Woohoo!
So,
Your lucky day, Cordelia.
Cordelia, you get a
Cordelia.
shield.
Woo!
A
Yay!
shield.
Woo! We're gonna jump ahead a bit, and I'm going to leave off on one of my world famous cliffhangers.
Oh no.
Yay!
As you're all getting ready for bed, it's been a long, busy day. Celia, you feel that sending stone that you keep on you. I don't think we have requiring attunement because I think by default it does, but I think we're ruling that is it does not require attunement. You actually feel a message come through from it, from
Ooh.
the other stone on the other end, Shansa.
Oh no. Yeah, she's gonna quickly pick up that stone.
New phone, who dis?
New stone, who dis?
Oh, it's...
Hey!
Nice. Yeah. I'll read off the message. I won't ominously just send it to you and then we get your action, I think. And then I'll send it, to keep track of. But the message reads, I hope you've been well. Our troubles here have escalated. If available, we'd appreciate the help of you and your companions. Join us in Nightstone.
Ooh.
Which is exactly 25 words. So I'm sorry if she's vague, but that is literally all she could say at the moment.
How far
How do you
away?
reply?
Do I know where Nightstone is? Like, how far away is that from where we currently are?
You actually think back to several days prior, which I think she actually shared this with you before she left, but she definitely reshared it with you when she left. She gave you instructions on this drow, encampment, this little community that she and others had been building basically ever since she left the circus. She shared information on how to find it and said that you are welcome to come and join it when you are ready.
I guess my question is, how long would it take to
help.
get there?
In terms of travel time, you think it'd be about a day's worth of travel. But not too far from the city.
Well done, gotta roll something.
You'd be able to get there within the same day. She did also tell you to bring your companion.
Yeah, she's smart enough. She's not gonna leave without them.
Okay.
It was close, but she'll respond back that they will leave as soon as possible and be there as quickly as they can.
Character development. She doesn't run off from the party.
I don't. Look at her growth.
like we go at first light tomorrow, to rest up a bit since we're all very spent from the burning building.
Yeah, it was really close to her running off. I'm gonna be real honest.
Oh,
I'm so
almost.
proud of
I
her.
said anything above a 10, it was an 11. I said, okay, we're staying.
You could almost feel like she moved like a step forward before she stopped. So.
She's like starting to pack a
Mhm.
bag so she could take it with her, and then she's like, wait.
You
No,
also
Chance
could
will get
really use
really
the rest.
upset at me if I end up there by myself. God, okay. Plus, I don't trust Cordelia
You
to be able to
also-
find her way there.
Need to rest.
What?
Which
I've got survival instincts.
I'll say as a side note as well, because these things recharge daily at dawn, and more information will be coming at dawn.
Perfect.
But I think that is where we're going to
Travel
leave
at
this
dawn.
session. And
Woo.
congratulations, everybody! Level up!
We can! Woo! Hard earned.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I get my extra attack now. Yay.
Extra attack. I think you get another feat, Cordelia.
Yeah, ability score improvement or a feat.
Or a feat. That's right. Your choice.
Ooh, I don't know
And
what to
then-
choose.
Ooh, sweet.
You do not have to choose right now, though. If you also want input on this, by all means, I can help with that either now or
Hey.
sometime before the session.
Yeah, I'll take input whenever.
You just have to think of it.
I'll leave it blank for now. We'll see.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to do all the level up stuff now. Excuse me, hiccups.
I get a nice little bonus or extra saving throw if I'm raging.
Nice, nice.
Nice
Got
little
a
six is
thematic.
whole
pretty good.
58 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah. I am excited. I enjoyed some of the stuff of that last arc, though. I also it's like at the same time it's like, eh, that went a lot longer than I intended for it to go. Sorry about that. I am excited about this. I'm excited that we got to meet Cordelia's family. I am also partially sorry that you guys are also probably going to be leaving this session shortly after meeting them, but they're also going to be there to help keep an eye on the place while you guys are
Yeah.
gone.
That's alright. Well, hi,
And this is
Franny.
going to be the final key that you need. I wanted to do some dramatic stuff. I also wanted, this is, you can probably tell, but the whole Chanza and the Drow community at Nightstone is not in the Waterdeep book, and I'm excited to share some of the ideas that have been kicking around. Yeah.
Sounds
We'll,
good.
see how
Guys?
things develop. So yeah.
I finally did it. I rolled a d12 and it rolled an 11, and I'm officially at 101 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
101 hit points. And exactly as
I
many
can
animations.
officially tank a power word kill.
Woohoo! Well, as long as you're at full health.
At full health, I can tank a power word kill.
Sorry. Fun, guys.
Yes, this has been fun. Very exciting. I've been waiting forever for them to roll into town. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can only imagine
Oh.
the shenanigans they'll get up to once we come back, because they're gonna have stories.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Let's see if the tavern's still standing.
Yeah, stories, and somebody might be in a headlock.
Oh yeah.
The kids might be sledding down the stairs.
I can only imagine, because Zam is there, and what if he accidentally teaches them magic?
Oh gosh.
Well, Sam barely knows magic himself. I don't think he's
Exactly. He's
qualified to
dangerous,
teach.
uncontrolled.
And that's the thing. He has no idea what he's teaching them. He could just be saying, just focus, let it happen naturally, or just use the natural, the natural way of, flint and steel. Fire is fire.
Are you imagining him as like one of those kids that are making all the jokes from the Minecraft movie? It's like flint and steel, or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever kids say nowadays.
that and chicken
I
jockey. Oh my
imagine
goodness.
that, but more themed toward what we've been doing, because we've been doing a lot, and he just witnessed his first massive firefight slash. So I can only imagine how that's affected him.
Booyah.
Quick question though, are we gonna sleep before we head out? We are taking a long rest, right?
Yes.
You
Long
guys-
rest.
You guys get the level up with the long rest. That's another reason why I am glad that Sealy did not run out the door.
Oh, that's nice. Because
It was really close.
calculating everything we've done today. I'm taking a long ass bath.
That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of skipped past, or not skip past, but I wanted to kind of fast forward, because I know sometimes it is nice to get lost in the little stuff, but also sometimes we don't want to linger
gotta
too
get
much.
warm.
But you definitely get a nice bath.
yeah, no, that one shot we did a few weeks ago with my other thing. As soon as he introduced a bar, which is just going to be the prelude to the actual fight, we were there for an hour and a half just talking. Like I said, making up drinks with fantasy names, and just the 3 NPCs he made up on the spot. We somehow dragged out full backstories for them.
Yeah. Improv.
There,
That's also something that I kind of learned with that one shot that I ran of. You gotta keep you gotta keep things under control. You gotta start kind of at the adventure location, for instance, or do a bit of a prologue section, and then don't, particularly again with one shot, since you're trying to do it all in one, unless you're a large portion of the adventure is going to be at the town. Yeah.
nah. Because it was ship, bar, fight, a god. That's basically all it was. It was like a Space Jam thing. We ended up dragging this poor Plastoid waitress. He ended up talking and he just made up on the spot. It's their dream was actually to be a singer or something. It's well, fuck it, let's do that then. Let's see if we can get her a gig at this place. Let me get her started, and that's what we did.
And sometimes one shots just turn into antics, and sometimes it's just best to roll with that.
Yeah, no. Instead of having a grand introduction to the boss, the DM just said you know what? I think we wasted enough time on this. No as fun as it be. A giant shadow rips out of the ground and pulls you guys under. And now you're fighting God.
Well, that's one way to find the main plot.
It found you.
It found you.
Yeah, turns out it was all just a hoax to get us to. One of the party had to kill the god in order to become the god next, because that's apparently the curse. The one person who did it was just another adventurer eons ago who killed the god last time and became one. And great at first, but then it got boring after a while. So they decided to find someone strong enough to kill them, so they could just pass on and leave the curse of godhood to whoever's following next.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
I do wonder though for next time, if we're about to leave, I can imagine the tearful goodbye. It's gonna be Cordelia and their family. Or what kind of a send off it's gonna be when she comes back and said, "Hey, I know we just got reunited and everything, but I have to go."
Yeah.
I think I don't know if Celia goes and tries and tell everybody before going to bed, or if she's going to wait until the next morning.
No, I'm gonna wait
like,
till the
just
next
before
morning.
she
Everyone
leaves.
needs to rest.
Everybody needs to rest.
And then she like, you gotta tell the family, oh, we're gonna be gone for a good bit.
So she's gonna go and wake everyone up at like the first sign of dawn.
But you also might want to do like some stuff to prepare. I will say it's not like a full day of travel, like 24 hours or 12 hours. It's like you leave mid morning, you arrive early evening, sort of thing.
Yeah, she's gonna wake everyone up, crack of
So
dawn.
like
All
6
right, let's
hours?
go. Pack your bag. We're
6,
leaving.
8 hours
Let's say
roughly?
6 hours of travel, roughly. You can do some stuff like to prep before you leave, and then still get there with like a bit of
Here's
time
my
before like
question
you
now,
be
Celia.
retiring.
We have money. Do we want to grab horses to get there faster?
Giddy up.
Yeehaw. Would it be longer? Yeah. I'll actually say I think that would be about the time with a horse. But you also think that you can probably rent like a cart or carriage or something.
We'll see what's available. The point is, we need to get there as quickly as possible, and we've got some money to spend. So, if we can, we'll do something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And
You
we'll be
guys
We can always
fine, we'll be
discuss that
fine.
next
got
time.
money. You guys got money.
But we
We've got
need
some
more
money.
money.
Oh, we
Oh,
got
sure.
the way to get more money. We just need to get a gift from a queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, and just to point this out, did it ever say they knew exactly how many gold dragons were in that vault, or is that just their rough estimate?
At least the estimate is 500,000. That's how much was discovered to be embezzled by Dagult Neverember.
So they got to assume it's probably not going to be more than that. But if there's a couple $100,000 missing, who's to say?
Well, also remember that you have been hired by a certain captain to retrieve it in full, and he'll pay you to do so.
Oh, fair.
I mean, if you
We'll
want to
see
change
how.
the plan, that's also up in the air.
Oh, because he needs that. He needs what is quote unquote the treasure in full, and the staff with a cool dragon motif on there if we find it. He said that'd get us a
he
nice
paid-
bonus too.
Yeah.
Whatever that means, I'm sure it has no real importance to the city whatsoever.
What? No.
He wouldn't lie to us. I'm sure we could totally hand that to him and have no consequences whatsoever.
Sorry. Ugh.
Yeah.